Alright guys, so it is a new day. The car show went brilliantly yesterday. This paint was absolutely fine. This wasn't all here, I've just started on this. This panel's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. The only reason I've started sanding away at this panel, I've got a little bit here that needs doing. And if you can see it right there, yeah, there's a little bit in the panel. And I poured petrol accidentally over the primer and ruined it. So I'm going to have to do it again. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. So I've finished this panel and I'm actually thinking about painting the entire car a different colour. I know it's not going to be original, but I think that it will look a lot nicer in a different colour. I'm thinking maybe blue, a nice dark blue. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. I've ordered the paint, but it turns out this car isn't saffron yellow, so I've ordered the wrong paint, which is what's making me think. I've done 2 panels already. I could literally, it would take me what, a week or 2 to do the rest of the car and then get it all painted, and then it will look nice. So it's just a thought, but at the minute I'm just gonna continue sanding down at this and trying to make this boot look really, really nice with some of this sandpaper here. So I'll speak to you in a minute when I've got it all sanded down and I'm ready to spray. Alright guys, so I've sanded down the entire back end now and it's all smooth and good. There's no more little lumps in it which was there, and we're just gonna go ahead and spraying. It's looking pretty good. I did see a few scratches in the paint while I was spraying. I can't seem to find them now. I was thinking about doing those scratches, but I can't find them. Wow, they've actually gone. Maybe they weren't that bad. Oh well, I did see some scratches. If I ever see them again, I'll obviously go over them and sort them out, but I can't find them at the minute. I'll wait for the paint to dry and see what it looks like, but I'm happy with how it's coming out, and we're hopefully going to move over to this fender now. So yeah, we're just gonna let this settle. Oh yeah, and I've got to do underneath here. I've got to do the yellow bits under here. So yeah, it's pretty mad. And we're just gonna let this dry and pictures in a minute. Alright guys, so I'm gonna quickly go and do the rest of this. I'm just gonna go and paint this, just so that we can put the boot down and we can start on the other fender. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, so it's been about 3 hours since the last clip and I have got this bit done. Like I said, I'd get done. It's looking all nice, it's all got taped up and looking great. It's not perfect, but I'll go over that later. I'm not going to do all that yet because it's only the outside visuals that I'm really going for at the minute. I will do the rest of the inside and all this later on in time. But meanwhile, why it's been such a long time is because I've been sanding down all this and I've had to fill this. There was a massive crack going along here of rust going up here, and I'm no good of a welder, so I can't really do it myself. So what I've done is I've cleaned it up, I painted it so that, you know, try and prevent the rust. I don't know if that's going to work, and then I filled it to try and stop any water from getting in there. So I need to put more filler on there because I can't get any more on, because this filler I've got is weird. It dries at like the top layer and then the middle doesn't dry for hours, so I'm just waiting for it to dry before I can put more filler on, and then I'm going to have to try and sand it down and all that. So this is going to be a pain in the ass doing this. But other than that, this panel's fine. It's just sanded down, it's all ready to go. So I'm just putting all the paper on the car, ready to paint. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit when I am going to paint. Alright guys, so it's another day and we've actually painted all this now. We're going to have to dig up all of this later time though, because it's still a bit fucked up. I've got some proper stuff to do it now, so. But today we're going to do some of the boot. We're going to take it off. We're going to paint all around here so that we can't be seen from the outside, so it looks all grey, ready for painting. So we're just getting all these bits and pieces off and we're going to prep it up. Alright guys, so we've prepped it all and we've got all the stuff in and that, haven't we, Ben? So yeah, we've got all the stuff in and it's all ready to go. Just need to put that down there a bit. That's all. And then yeah, we're just going to paint now. Let's do it. Oh my god. We painted the entire back end. It looks really nice. this is the bit I wanted to get most right, and it seemed to turn out really well. There's absolutely no runs. Later on, we're going to be using some of this guide coat on the whole car after we've done a load of the paint, and that will tell us where our high and low spots are, and we'll be able to get the paint really nice, flat and smooth, so we can get all any runs that may be there, or any high or low spots. It'll be looking a lot nicer. So yeah, we're just gonna let this dry, take all the bits off, and change the wheels, because I put the other wheels back on there to see if they were gonna rub, which I didn't record because I haven't done a reveal on those wheels yet. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly slap it all back together. So it's a new day, and as you can see, the back end of the car is back together. I did have this back on, but I've just took it off because it's a new day and I've just started working on it again. We have decided on a paint. I will show you what it is. This is the blue we're going to be using. I'm just going to put it on one panel to start with, see if I like it. If I do have any regrets on having it on there, I can just take that panel off. We're going to do the right fender. So I'm going to do this fender over this side over here. We're just going to do that one. We're going to see what it turns out like. This is the paint, what it's called. It's called Prostrium Blue for Citron. But I like the colour of it, or I like the way it looks at the minute anyway. So yeah, we're going to quickly prep the panel. We're trying to get rid of all these little bits and pieces that look like shit. So remember this little crack that was down here? We've made it all nice and smooth. We just got to fill it again because there's a nice, there's a bit of a bump there. I don't know if you can see that. Just in there. Oh, very nice. So I'm going to get that out, make it nice and smooth. I'm doing the rest of the panels. I'm going to do down here. I'm going to do the front bit here, which I've already started. I've just got some little bits and pieces here. There's like a little bit there. I want to make this all nice and smooth, make it nice. Obviously got to prime these yellow bits. Make the panels so it's all half decent, ready for painting. Obviously I've got to make sure I get in here next time, because obviously if the camera's going to focus on it, it's a bit close. But yeah, there's a bit of yellow in there still, and that all needs to go, because this is hopefully going to be a permanent part to the car. So yeah, I'm going to quickly continue prepping this, sanding it all down, and I'll get back. Yeah, dude, you'd never fit in that. Alright then, guys, so what's going on? And in today's video, it's another day, innit? And we're still doing this panel. We've just got round to starting to work on it. It's all smooth, all nice now. It's almost ready for paint, but I want to paint all in here before we do anything else. So I've been cleaning it, and we're just going to sand it down, get it all ready for painting. We're going to paint in there, and then we're going to do this fender. Let's fix it. We'll sort it out, won't we? Yeah, alright then. Alright guys, we've just prepped all inside there. We're just going to put the rest of the paper on, and we're going to get it all prepped and start painting. Alright guys, so we've got all the paper on, and we're just going to go get some primer on it, not paint, primer. We're going to get some primer on it and get it all prepped, and then we're going to paint it afterwards. So yeah, this should be fun. We're going to stick a little time lapse on for you down there, and yeah, let's do it. Alright guys, so we've got all the primer on. It's looking alright. We're just going to wait for this to dry. We'll probably give it a quick sand down. We'll probably give this a little bit of a sand down, just with like some P800 or something, just to smooth it out, ready for paint like we did with the panel. Panel did turn out nice, but it had a little bit of bits and pieces that needed doing, so we've ripped it all off again, placed the paint, oh well. So yeah, we're just going to wait for this to dry, do a little bit of sand, and then we'll get to doing paint with me. It's Poseidon blue. Or yeah, Poseidon. Poseidon. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, we're finished spraying in here. It looks really nice. Well, there's obviously bad bits, but that's the way it was all built in here anyway. It all looked dodgy when I was sanding it down, and I don't have the time today to do it all. But yeah, we're basically, the indoor cards for the door were damaged, so we decided to pull them out. Revealed a load of rust back here, so I'm not going to put these back in until, or if I put them back in, if I do put them back in, it's not going to be until I've fixed all this rust back here. So I make it all nice back here as well. Even the bits I don't want to see, I want there to be no rust. I want it to be a rust-free car, really. So they're not going back on until I've completely fixed all the rust problem. What I'm doing now is I've prepped up all this paint, so this is good. I've sanded it down with P800, I believe, and I'm about to tape it all up and paint it, and then hopefully drop Joss off, and we should be done for the day. Let's do it. Alright guys, this is where we're at with the paint. We've got the panel all sanded down. It's ready for paint. It's been like this for a while. I'm recording this in the future because I didn't do an outro for the video, and it's like a couple of months after I actually recorded it. So it just goes to prove how, you know, how good I am at actually sitting down and editing the videos and uploading them. But yeah, we got this far with the paint. We've got it all sanded down. It's ready for paint. I don't want to use the spray cans. That's why I haven't painted it. I don't want to use the spray cans. I bought some paint for it. I bought a 2 litre. I'll do the whole back of the car, and I'm going to use it through a spray gun, and I'm going to spray the whole lot in one go. I just haven't got around to it. I haven't had the, you know, I just haven't got around to it, to be quite honest. I don't know why. I just haven't. It's one of the things is, I know down here there's a crack, which I was on about ages ago. That keeps coming back. I need to weld that. That needs welding, and on the other side it needs welding. And I can't weld, and my mate that can weld is on holiday, so I don't know if we're going to weld it or if I'm going to change the fiberglass panels. I don't know, because at the end of the day I'm going to be spending money on paint, and I don't know if I'm going to ever keep these panels forever. So is there any point in me painting a fender which I'm not going to be keeping, like in a couple of years I'll just get rid of? So should I just get the fiberglass panels now, get them fitted, and then paint down the fiberglass panel instead? I think that might be a better idea. So at the minute I'm in decisions of what I'm going to do. I still want to paint the car blue. I don't know, I'm kind of having second thoughts. I'm just feeling like maybe I should keep it yellow for a little bit longer, but in the future I definitely want to paint it blue. And there's rust bits everywhere, like the door handle here, going down here, like the seal, like that, rust. Like all of it needs doing. So is there any point in me keeping it the colour, this colour, because I have to go over the entire car yellow? So should I just go over the entire car blue and then it'll be done? So I don't know at the minute. I'm in decisions. I've got other things planned for the car. The exhaust system's ordered. That's coming. That's going to be on the car. That's going to be another video. I'm going to be doing the big stupid exhaust that sounds kind of nice compared to a complete straight pipe. That's going to be a future video. Maybe the next video, the video after that. I'm not sure. I'm actually editing them all at the minute. I've got them all recorded. So and the car needs a wash. If you haven't noticed, the car is filthy. It needs a wash. I haven't washed it since I started doing the panel a couple of months ago. Mostly because I didn't want to wash the car and then get it covered in dust and paint dust and all that. You know, there's no point. So cars coming along. Indecisions at the minute. What I'm going to be doing. So, you know, I don't know at the minute. I'll let you know when I do know, because obviously I'll upload a video and be like, yeah, I'm doing this today. But yeah, this is sorted, and we're gonna work on it in the future. Alright guys, so sorry about me talking all the time. I don't stop, do I? Right. I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna end the video. So, you know, if you guys enjoy the video and you want to see more, just like and subscribe, just, you know, to support the channel and to prove that, you know, people are interested in this. And yeah, see